Hey there, welcome to How Well You Know. Did you know that elephants have some of the most tragic and heart-wrenching stories in history? Today, we're diving into the lives of 3 elephants whose stories will leave you shocked, saddened, and more aware of the dark side of human-animal relationships. Meet Mary, Topsy, and Tyke, elephants whose lives ended in tragedy but whose legacies live on. But before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more captivating stories like this one. Let's start with Mary, also known as Murderous Mary. In 1916, Mary was part of the Sparks world-famous show Circus. She was a star performer, but her story took a dark turn when she killed her handler, Red Eldridge, during a parade in Kingsport, Tennessee. The reasons behind her actions remain unclear. Was it mistreatment, misunderstanding, or simply an accident? Imagine an elephant thinking, "I've had enough of this circus nonsense." Unfortunately, this wasn't a funny moment for Mary. The public demanded justice, and in a shocking decision, it was decided that Mary would be publicly executed. On September 13, 1916, Mary was hanged by a railway crane in front of a crowd of over 2,500 people. This gruesome event marked a dark chapter in circus history and sparked outrage among animal rights activists. Mary's story is a stark reminder of the cruel treatment circus animals often endured. Next up, we have Topsy, an elephant with an equally tragic fate. Topsy was born in Southeast Asia and brought to America, where she worked in the four-paw circus. Over the years, Topsy became notorious for her aggressive behavior, which was often provoked by abusive handlers. In 1902, after several incidents, including the death of a spectator, Topsy was deemed too dangerous to keep. The decision was made to euthanize her, but how they did it was both bizarre and horrifying. They tried poisoning her, and even strangling her with ropes, but in a twisted turn of events, it was decided that Topsy would be electrocuted. On January 4, 1903, in an event publicized by Thomas Edison to demonstrate the dangers of alternating current, AC, electricity, Topsy was electrocuted in front of a crowd at Luna Park, Coney Island. This grim spectacle was filmed, and Topsy's death became one of the earliest examples of animal cruelty captured on film. Last but certainly not least, we have Tyke, whose story is both heartbreaking and inspiring. Tyke was a circus elephant performing with the Circus International in Honolulu, Hawaii. On August 20, 1994, during a performance, Tyke had enough. In a desperate bid for freedom, she broke loose, killed her trainer, Alan Campbell, and injured several others before escaping into the city. For nearly half an hour, Tyke ran through the streets of Honolulu, causing chaos and panic. Despite efforts to capture her, Tyke was ultimately shot nearly 100 times by police and died in the streets. Her tragic end was a wake-up call that highlighted the urgent need for better treatment and living conditions for circus animals. Tyke's story sparked a wave of animal rights activism and led to significant changes in how elephants and other circus animals were treated. Her legacy lives on as a symbol of the fight against animal cruelty. Mary, Topsy, and Tyke, 3 elephants whose lives were filled with suffering but whose deaths were not in vain. Their stories serve as powerful reminders of the need for compassion and respect for all living beings. If their tales moved you, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories that matter. Let's learn from the past and work towards a future where animals are treated with the kindness and dignity they deserve. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious and stay compassionate.